Great day, great day. This is The Absolute, your Empress Joy. And if you don't know, I am a hypnodom of over 10 years. And I have a little bit of a strange question for you today. Do you like suffering? Let's take it a little bit further. Do you believe that you were possibly programmed to suffer? And now, before you jump into an answer around this, I want you to really look a little deeper into it, right? Do you remember being told how much you are supposed to do to achieve any results, right? That you are not meant to have happiness or joy or feel successful unless you struggle and suffer. Well, it might have come in many different ways, but that was likely the underlining current for most people born in this world, in this century, many centuries, I'm sure. Not quite a new thing at all. Most people do not recognize that they were absolutely programmed to suffer, and most of their life is reflecting that. So much so that you believe that you can't have what you desire unless you suffer continuously. Now, I imagine that they didn't tell you that your body, your nervous system, of all of you, right? As stress causes most illness. It's really the silent killer for so many different things that we put so many different names on. But at the end of the day, it still comes down to the fact that you believe, for one reason or another, that you are supposed to struggle and suffer and sacrifice all that you can. Sure, you get a trophy, you get an award, you get some cash, you get some stock, you get tons of rewards for this suffering. You might have the looks that ultimately will make other people feel that you're successful in exchange. But ultimately, what you're doing, and most people unfortunately won't recognize it until it's way too late and they're nearly on their deathbed and sitting with a bunch of regrets, that yes, you have suffered. You've suffered long, you've suffered hard, you've suffered continuously, and there is no ending to it. One thing that you've probably pushed aside is your happiness, is your rest, is your relief, is you stepping back a moment and allowing yourself to even appreciate all of the hard work and sacrifice and struggle that you've put in. So I'm not telling you not to, right? So if you want to struggle and stress and sacrifice all your life, all around the clock, I'm not going to be the one to stop you, but I will encourage you to seek some balance, right? Because the higher the pressure is, the higher the need for relief, the higher the stress, the more the toll it's going to take on your body, mind, and spirit. The more of the toll it's going to take on your family, your loved ones, your business associates. And if you are in the hierarchy of that chain, then guess what? Everyone underneath you also suffers. So this isn't something where, hey, I'm a man and this is just what a man has to do. No, that's BS. That's something else you were programmed to believe. Yes, you are a protector. Yes, you are a provider. Yes, you hold it all on your shoulders. Yes, you have held more than enough for likely several lifetimes. And when was the last time somebody even asked you how you were doing? When is the last time you asked yourself how you were doing and took a moment and allowed yourself some space, some opportunity, some freedom, some relief, some rest, some care, some vulnerability, some concern for yourself? And trust and believe you are not alone in this. This is something that too many people go through every day. And again, the higher the pressure, the higher the need for this balance. So, as a hypnodom for over a decade, guess what my clients come to me for? Guess why they come to me? Guess why they seek someone like me? Right? Just like they have to hide their pain, their stress, their vulnerability. It's so funny because really, you end up in a place where you're still sitting in shame and you end up hiding from yourself ultimately. You end up really just overwhelming yourself. And you end up sometimes in a place where you can't even come back from. That is the last thing that I want for you. But of course, it's something you have to want for yourself. Change is something you have to want for yourself. Balance is something that you have to seek for yourself. I can only be the conduit to help, to bring it into your life, to bring more of it into the world, more awareness. But the first step is always on you, even as a dominatrix, okay? I don't force you to take that first step. That important, most important step is the first one of you deciding that you are important, you deciding that you are valuable, you deciding that you care about your well being, your health, and all those around you because you realize that you affect them too. So, of course, I have solutions. I have many solutions, right? They may not be the solutions for you. You may not need a dominatrix, a hypnodom. Therapy might be the best thing. Taking a break, taking a vacation might be the best thing. I'm here in Tulum, Mexico, right? It started as a vacation. It started for me wanting to come here for a month for my birthday, really. And it extended because I recognized the peace that it allowed me to give myself. I recognized that here I felt balance, that here I was actually able to help those that I work with in an even greater level. And in being able to help hold the man who holds it all, I also had to be able to make sure that I was in a healthy space, that I'm continuing to grow in a healthy space. Because I'm a healing hypnodom, baby. So, while I am not for everyone, you getting the balance, giving the love to yourself that you should have. You do deserve it, especially if you desire it. You absolutely should have it. You don't have to be my client, but you do, or you might want to take a moment, give yourself the rest, the relief, the release that you deserve, right? And there's many ways you can do that. I want you, and it doesn't matter, right? But to choose the healthiest options, right? Whether that's therapy, counseling, a trip, journaling, speaking your thoughts into your phone, going into the wilderness and screaming, punching pillows, going to the gym, whatever it is that will help you balance out this pressure, this stress, this burden of power that is eating you up from the inside out. Take a moment and give yourself what is so important and so needed for a long lasting, healthy life. But if you would like to work with me, then you can absolutely reach out to me. I've just started a new private membership group called the Elites Release. It is for strong, high level men, high powered men. And you do have to apply because everyone is not accepted, nor should everyone be, right? It's not the way anything works. And if you would like to have a more private, in person, and next level experience, then reach out to me as well. There is a different process for that. And only you know which one is absolutely what you need now. So I encourage you to give yourself what you need instead of what you were told that you were supposed to need. So I wish you well for now. Have a beautiful evening until tomorrow. Well, some I'll see you in my inbox, and some I'll see you again